Earlier this week, the governor extended the stay-at-home order from May 4th until May 18th. So this morning I went to the original state of emergency order, and I looked at it to see what this was all based on. Where is he getting his authority from? And are there any regulations on what he can do or time periods where his authority is going to expire? Recently, a Illinois attorney brought his governor to court. He did it on behalf of a state representative, and he was successful in disputing the stay-at-home order, at least for his client's sake. So, like I said, I went to our state of emergency laws here in Massachusetts to see, like I said, if there's any limitations on what the governor can do. And sadly, there's really not. So the state of emergency is based on Chapter 639 of the Acts of 1950. And they essentially give the governor unlimited power so long as the state of emergency is in effect. Right? So he can declare a state of emergency. It's really obvious reading this that this is intended for war or for a natural disaster. It expressly says war. It says flooding, earthquakes, natural disasters, floods. There's no mention of a pandemic. However, it does say in there a emergency due to natural causes, and I think it could be argued that the pandemic would fall under that category of emergency. Okay, so he can make essentially whatever reasonable regulations he wants or rules that he wants. Violating them is punishable by up to a year in prison. And lastly, if there's any inconsistent laws here on the books in Massachusetts, they are inoperative while the state of emergency is going on. Right? So if he issues an order and it conflicts with another existing law, then his order will trump that law, at least during the state of emergency. And finally, it gives him a long list of things that he can do, but it says not limited to, but including. And one of those things that he's able to do is essentially curtail assemblies and parades and gatherings and even travel. So I would encourage most of you who are interested in this, read the state of emergency laws, and it's unbelievable how much authority and power is given to this man by declaring a state of emergency, and that there's essentially no timelines or no mechanism to put an end to the period of the state of emergency or his ability to just keep it going indefinitely. All right, and lastly, I'm going to write a blog article. I'll put a link below summarizing the sections of the emergency laws that were cited to in his order and what is giving him the authority to essentially do what he's doing right now. If you have questions, please send me an email or send me a message, and I'd be happy to help you.